Hi, I'm Ellie. And until last month, I thought I had everything figured out. A killer job at Thompson Marketing, a gorgeous fiancé, and what I believed was the most loyal best friend since college. Funny how life loves to prove you wrong. You're practically glowing today. Rachel drops by my desk with her usual morning coffee. Let me guess. Another romantic surprise from James? He's taking me to Bellini's tonight, third anniversary of our first date. I can't help grinning while adjusting the engagement ring on my finger. 3 months until the wedding, and everything feels perfect. Girl, you hit the jackpot. Hot software developer, totally devoted, and he actually listens when you talk. Unlike my ex who thought nodding while playing video games counted as communication. Speaking of jackpots, Amanda glides in, designer handbag swinging, my best friend since freshman year, always perfectly put together. Did you guys see the new client list? I heard we landed Anderson Tech. That's James's biggest account. I beam. He's been trying to get their software contract for months. I know, we should all celebrate. Maybe I could help him prepare for the presentation? Amanda suggests, checking her reflection in her compact mirror. I mean, I did nail that tech pitch last month. Something flickers across her face. So brief, I almost miss it. Looking back, I should have paid more attention to those little moments. Actually, James and I already worked on it last night, I say, but Amanda waves it off. Trust me, he needs my input on this. Tech companies love my approach. I'll text him about grabbing coffee to discuss it. Another coffee run? That's the third time this week, Rachel remarks after Amanda leaves. Since when is she so invested in software clients? She's just being helpful. You know Amanda, always going above and beyond. But there's this tiny knot forming in my stomach. The same one I got when she started showing up at our favorite lunch spots, especially on days James worked nearby. My phone buzzes. A text from Diana, James's mom. Just checked out that bakery you mentioned, sweetie. You're right, their wedding cakes are amazing. Can't wait to have you officially in the family. I show Rachel the text. See? Even my future mother-in-law is perfect. How did I get so lucky? You deserve it, Ellie. Some people spend their whole lives looking for what you and James have. Later that afternoon, Amanda stops by again. Hey, bestie, drinks tomorrow? Got some amazing wedding ideas I think you'll love. Sure, usual spot? Actually, there's this new place downtown. More private, better for talking details. James mentioned he might swing by too. I nod, but something feels off. Maybe it's how she's been pushing to be involved in every wedding decision, or how she always steers conversations toward my relationship. But I brush it off. This is Amanda, my best friend, the girl who held my hand through every heartbreak, every career crisis. Looking at my engagement photos on my desk, James and me beaming at the camera, Amanda striking a model pose beside us. I tell myself I'm just being paranoid. After all, what could possibly go wrong when you're surrounded by people who love you? Oh, if only I'd known then what a perfect lie looks like. The text notification sound from James's phone kept buzzing while he was in the shower. Normally, I'd never check his phone, but something about Amanda's behavior lately had me on edge. She'd been my best friend since college, always around, always supportive. Maybe too supportive. My hand trembled as I picked up his phone. You need to tell her soon. Can't keep sneaking around like this. I hate lying to my best friend. My world stopped. Dozens of messages between James and Amanda, late-night work meetings, deleted photos, plans made behind my back. Hey sis, you sound weird. What's wrong? Sarah's voice came through my phone as I sat in my car, hands shaking. I need you to come over. Now. It's about Amanda and James. 20 minutes later, Sarah was scanning through screenshots I'd taken. That backstabbing witch. I'm calling Rachel. She mentioned something weird happened at the office party last month. Rachel arrived with a bottle of wine and a determined look. Remember when Amanda said she was helping James plan your surprise birthday? Yeah, they were at Luna Bar. My roommate's a bartender there. Said they looked pretty cozy in a corner booth. How long have you known? Had suspicions for weeks. Amanda kept volunteering to help James with wedding plans, always finding excuses to be alone with him. But you were so happy and I wasn't sure. My phone buzzed. Amanda calling. I put it on speaker. Hey, bestie. We still on for dress shopping tomorrow? Actually, why don't you ask James? You two seem to coordinate everything else. Silence. Then, Ellie, I don't know what you think you know. Save it. I saw the texts. Those messages aren't what you think. We were planning your surprise honeymoon. I wanted to help make it perfect. Stop lying. I saw everything. The deleted photos, the secret meetings. You're being paranoid. This is crazy, Elle. Come on, you know me better than... Sarah grabbed my phone. Listen here, you backstabbing snake. To think I trusted you with my sister's happiness. I ended the call as James walked through the door. His face fell seeing Sarah and Rachel there. What's going on? Funny, I was about to ask you the same thing. How long have you and Amanda been lying to me? Elle, please, it's not... Don't you dare. I saw the messages. Every single one. It just happened. We never meant to... When? The charity gala? Those late work meetings? Our engagement party? His silence answered everything. You know what's worse than the betrayal? That my best friend, the person who helped pick out my wedding dress, you both just... Rachel stepped forward, phone in hand. I've got security footage from the office garage. Their secret meetings, everything. Diana needs to see who her perfect son really is. Ellie, wait. Get out. Just get out. After he left, Sarah pulled out her laptop. Okay, sis, let's destroy them. I've got access to the company's social media. Perks of being in IT. Rachel, you said you have those photos from the holiday party? Plus screenshots from everyone who saw them together? Amanda wasn't exactly subtle at office events once you knew what to look for. I stared at my engagement ring. I want everyone to know exactly who they are. Every client, every friend, every family member. We'll need a plan, Sarah said, cracking her knuckles. And I know just where to start. The doorbell rang at 7 a.m. I opened it to find Diana standing there, still in her tennis clothes, face tight with anger. I just heard from Caroline at the club. She saw James and Amanda together at the Grove last night. Please tell me this isn't what I think it is. I led her to the kitchen where Sarah was already plotting on her laptop. One look at my face told Diana everything. I knew something was off when she kept showing up at our family dinners uninvited, always touching James's arm, laughing too hard at his jokes. Wait until you see this. Sarah turned her laptop around. Rachel found Amanda's private Instagram account. Look at the dates on these work dinner photos. Diana leaned in, gripping her tennis racket tighter. That's the night of my anniversary party. They said they were discussing the Anderson contract. Oh, it gets better. Rachel walked in with a stack of papers. Remember that charity gala where Amanda offered to be the event photographer? Check out these deleted shots from the cloud backup. Photos spread across my kitchen counter. Amanda and James in secret moments they thought no one could see. Each one dated, time-stamped, backing up months of lies. I introduced her to my book club, Diana whispered. She sat in my kitchen planning your wedding flowers, all while... My phone buzzed with a message from Amanda. Can we talk? Just us? Like old times? Don't you dare answer that, Sarah snapped. She's probably trying to spin some new story since James won't answer her calls. Actually, a plan started forming. Maybe we should hear what she has to say at the company charity event next week. Rachel's eyes lit up. The one where she's supposed to give that big speech about client relationships and trust? Exactly. And guess who has access to the presentation slides? You wouldn't? Diana started grinning. Oh, you absolutely would. Sarah, can you pull the metadata from those photos? Timestamps, locations, everything? Already on it. And guess what? Found some interesting emails in the company server? Seems our little homewrecker was using office resources for her little rendezvous. The Anderson tech people will be there, Rachel added. They're big on company culture and ethics. One whiff of scandal. James will lose the account, Diana nodded. Couldn't happen to a nicer couple. My phone lit up again. Amanda requesting a video call. I declined it with a smile. You know she'll try to corner you before the event, Sarah warned. Let her try. I've got a special folder of screenshots ready for when she does. Speaking of special, Rachel pulled out her phone. Wait till you see what her ex-roommate from college just sent me. Turns out this isn't the first time she's gone after a friend's man. Perfect. I picked up one of the photos, studying Amanda's practice smile. Let's show everyone exactly who they've been trusting. Diana squeezed my hand. I'll make sure every society mother at the club knows the truth. They love a good scandal, especially when it involves someone who tried to climb their ranks. Just one thing left to do. Sarah cracked her knuckles. Let's make that presentation one nobody will ever forget. The charity event buzzed with energy as I stood near the stage, watching Amanda work the room. Every fake laugh, every practiced hair flip. I finally saw through it all. Ready? Rachel whispered, clutching her tablet. Presentations queued up. Just got a text from the Anderson Tech CEO, Sarah smirked. They're all here, front row. Amanda spotted me and headed over, confidence oozing from her designer dress. Ellie, please, can we talk before… Actually, your past can do the talking. I nodded to Rachel, who pressed play on her phone. A voice filled the quiet corner. Yeah, Amanda was always jealous of anyone in a happy relationship. After what happened with her ex Mike, the one who used her as his backup plan for 3 years, she got twisted. Started thinking she deserved whatever her friends had. Amanda's face went pale. Where did you get that? Your old roommate had a lot to say. About Mike, about how he strung you along, about how you changed after he dumped you. Started going after taken men, especially your friends' boyfriends. Made you feel powerful, didn't it? You don't understand. Watching you with James, so perfect, so loved. When all I got was Mike's scraps, his emotional abuse. So you decided to ruin my happiness? Because yours was ruined? Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO's voice boomed through the speakers. Please take your seats. We're eager to hear about Thompson Marketing's commitment to trust and ethics from their rising star, Amanda Parker. I smiled sweetly. Break a leg. Amanda walked to the podium, hands shaking slightly. The first slide appeared, but instead of her presentation, there was a photo. Her and James, kissing in the office parking lot. Timestamp clear as day. The room gasped. Another slide. Intimate messages, all dated during my engagement. Then Diana's anniversary party photos. Each image told its own story of betrayal. I can explain, Amanda started. The Anderson Tech CEO stood up. I think we've seen enough of Thompson Marketing's ethics. James rushed forward from the crowd. Amanda, what did you do? Oh, she did us both a favor. I stepped onto the stage. Showed me exactly what kind of man you are, and showed everyone exactly who she is. Diana appeared at the CEO's table. I believe you'll find my son's replacement at Hayes Software much more trustworthy. They have an excellent ethical code. The room erupted in whispers as Amanda fled the stage. James tried to follow, but Sarah blocked his path. Your office belongings are packed, she smiled coldly. Security's waiting. Later that night, at my apartment, Rachel raised her glass. To the Anderson account, now safely with Hayes Software, where our girl Ellie just accepted a senior position. And to Amanda, Sarah added, enjoying her new role in the Minnesota office. Arctic temperatures suit her cold heart. Diana mused, I heard Mike actually got engaged last month. To Amanda's cousin of all people. I touched my bare ring finger, feeling lighter than I had in months. Some people collect designer bags. Amanda collected other people's happiness because she never learned to create her own. But karma? Karma's got one hell of a return policy, Rachel finished. My phone buzzed. A company-wide email. Amanda and James had both decided to pursue other opportunities. The official story. But we all knew the real one. And in the end, that was enough. What would you have done if you discovered your best friend's hidden trauma wasn't an excuse, but actually their calculated reason for destroying your happiness? Would you have exposed them publicly like Ellie did, or chosen a different path of revenge? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Has anyone experienced a friend using their past pain to justify hurting others? How did you handle it? If this story of betrayal and karma resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more compelling stories that explore the complex sides of relationships and justice. Ring that notification bell to join our growing community of storytellers and never miss an upload. Remember, sometimes the people closest to us carry the deepest wounds, but that never justifies inflicting new ones. What's your take?